Today, I want to talk about something that almost everyone watching this video has in their fridge right now: cream cheese. It's one of those grocery items that feels small, almost insignificant, but over time, it quietly eats away at your grocery budget. Because you don't buy it once, you buy it again and again and again. For bagels, for toast, for sandwiches, for recipes, for snacks, for baking, for dips. It's everywhere. And yet, most people in the US grab the same brand every single time without thinking twice, usually because that's the brand they grew up with, or the brand they've always seen in commercials, or the brand they assume is automatically better just because it costs more. So today, I want to challenge that idea. Because the truth is, you do not need to overpay for cream cheese to eat well. There are several affordable, easy-to-find brands in American grocery stores that deliver great texture, good flavor, and solid performance, often half the price of the so-called premium option. This video is about 5 affordable cream cheese brands you can find in US supermarkets that offer incredible value and for everyday use compete very closely with more expensive brands. I'll talk about real prices, real grocery stores, and how each one performs in real life. Not in a lab, not in a commercial, but on your bagel at 7 a.m. Quick disclaimer before we start. Prices can vary by state, city, store, and promotions. The prices I'm mentioning are average prices found online and in-store as of January 2026. Think of them as realistic benchmarks, not exact guarantees. All right, let's get into it. First, I want you to keep one thing in mind throughout this entire video. Cream cheese is not a complicated product. Most of them are made from very similar ingredients: milk, cream, cultures, salt, and stabilizers. What changes is texture, tanginess, and branding branding is often what you're really paying for. So, let's start with our list. The first one I want to talk about is Kroger Original Cream Cheese, the store brand sold at Kroger and all its affiliated stores, like Ralph's, Fry's, Fred Meyer, and others. This is one of those products that people often overlook because it's a store brand, but honestly, that's exactly why it deserves attention. An 8-ounce block of Kroger Original Cream Cheese usually sells for around $2.19, sometimes less if there's a sale or digital coupon. Now let's talk about what you actually get for that price. Texture-wise, it's firm but spreadable. It softens nicely at room temperature and doesn't crumble or break apart when you spread it on a bagel. Flavor-wise, it's mild, slightly tangy, and very neutral, which is actually a good thing for everyday use. It doesn't overpower anything, it just works. This is the kind of cream cheese that shines when you're making breakfast at home, meal prepping, and cooking. It's great in dips, great in baked recipes, great in sauces, and when you consider the price per ounce, it's significantly cheaper than most name brands. Is it the most luxurious cream cheese you'll ever taste? No, but that's not the point. The point is that for daily use, it delivers everything most people need without making you feel like you're paying for a logo. Now, let's move on. Next up is Great Value Cream Cheese, Walmart's store brand. This one is a budget powerhouse. At Walmart, you can often find a 2-pack of 8-ounce cream cheese blocks for around $2.97. That means you're paying less than $1.50 per block. That price alone already puts it in a completely different category than most competitors. And here's the surprising part: it's actually pretty good. The texture is slightly denser than some premium brands, but it spreads well once softened. The flavor is mild and clean without any weird aftertaste. It's especially good for baking, cooking, and recipes where cream cheese is just one ingredient among many. If you're making cheesecake, cream cheese frosting, stuffed chicken, or creamy pasta sauces, this is one of the smartest buys you can make. You're not sacrificing quality where it matters, and you're saving a noticeable amount of money. For families, frequent grocery shoppers, or anyone trying to cut costs without giving up the foods they love, Great Value Cream Cheese is a no-brainer. Now let's talk about a brand that has developed a cult following: Happy Farms Cream Cheese from Aldi. If you've ever shopped at Aldi, you already know the vibe: simple packaging, limited selection, low prices. And when it comes to cream cheese, Happy Farms is one of the biggest standouts. An 8-ounce block usually costs somewhere between $1.45 and $1.99, depending on location. That's incredibly competitive. What makes Happy Farms special is that it punches way above its price. The texture is smooth, the flavor is balanced, and it performs very well in both sweet and savory applications. It spreads nicely, melts predictably, and doesn't feel cheap when you eat it. Many shoppers actually prefer it to more expensive brands for everyday use, especially on bagels and toast. And Aldi also offers flavored cream cheese spreads, like chive, garden vegetable, or strawberry, at prices that are still well below most national brands. This is a perfect example of how store brands in the US have evolved. They're no longer just the cheap option. In many cases, they're the smart option. Now, let's step slightly up the ladder. Trader Joe's cream cheese. Trader Joe's is famous for their private label products, and their cream cheese is no exception. An 8-ounce block typically sells for around $1.99. What sets Trader Joe's cream cheese apart is texture. It's noticeably smoother and creamier than many other store brands. It spreads beautifully straight out of the fridge and has a slightly richer mouthfeel. Flavor-wise, it's clean, balanced, and very close to what most people expect from a premium cream cheese. This is why so many shoppers say it's their go-to. It feels upscale without being expensive. If you're someone who eats bagels often and really cares about spreadability and mouthfeel, Trader Joe's cream cheese is one of the best values on the market. And now, we need to talk about the elephant in the room: Philadelphia Original Cream Cheese. Philadelphia is the most recognizable cream cheese brand in America. For many people, it is cream cheese. An 8-ounce block usually costs around $3.49 to $4.49, depending on where you shop. Is it good? Yes, very good. It's creamy, tangy, smooth, and consistent. It's what many recipes are designed around. And for special occasions or specific baking needs, it can absolutely be worth it. But here's the question this video is really asking. Is it worth paying nearly double the price every single time? For everyday breakfasts, snacks, and casual cooking, the answer for many people is no. When you line up Philadelphia next to Trader Joe's, Aldi, Walmart, or Kroger brand cream cheese, the difference is much smaller than the price suggests. In blind taste tests, many people struggle to consistently tell them apart. And this is where grocery strategy comes in. If you buy cream cheese once in a while, maybe the price difference doesn't matter much. But if you buy it weekly or multiple times a month, those extra dollars add up fast. Over a year, switching from a $4 brand to a $2 brand can save you real money. And that's the whole point. This video isn't about saying expensive brands are bad. It's about showing you that you have options. Options that let you enjoy the same foods, the same recipes, the same comfort without overspending. Here's a simple challenge for you. Next time you're at the grocery store, grab one store brand cream cheese and one name brand cream cheese. Try them side by side. Spread them on a bagel. Taste them plain. Use them in a recipe. See if the difference is really worth the extra money. You might be surprised. And if you are, come back here and tell me which one you liked best. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more honest grocery comparisons, budget food tips, and real-world product reviews, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's trying to save money without giving up the foods they love. Because eating well doesn't have to be expensive, it just has to be smart. Thanks for watching.